Good morning, everyone. How are we all? What a freaking week, eh? What a week. How you're all traveling? Today's session is about whatever goes. Whatever goes today, that's what it's about. Oh, I do have some channel messages, but I'm not going to do like a week in advance spread because I don't think the message is going to change. So I just want to jump on, check in with you all, see that you're all okay, answer some questions, have a bit of a play with you, see if you need anything. This week has been an absolute shocking shit show, especially if you're an intuitive or you're an empath, or you may just have your own stuff going on. I was guilty this week. I was guilty of not grounding myself enough, getting into my own head about certain things and all that sort of jazz. So yeah, if you're feeling the same, that's probably why. It's been really, really tough. So anyway, I hope you've all been really, really taking care of yourselves. And if you have been going through a hard time, I hope that you've been taking time to sort of sit and reflect and do your own sort of jazz. That's going to be really important too. Everything's going to flow away. Hope you've been getting out in the sunshine or under the moonlight or doing something that sets your soul on fire. Yeah, so I'll give it a few more minutes. I'll just share what I need to share. Once again, I'm here for you guys today if you guys need help or anything. Good morning, Mark. Good to see you. Good to see you. If you guys need anything, I'm happy to just have a bit of a sit and a bit of a play and a bit of a chat with you all, see where you're up to. It's been a very, very profound, full-on week. Especially if you are a natural born intuitive or an empath like myself. It's been very, very full on. So the best thing I ever did all week is really stay off social media. Become a bit of a hermit, you know. It's a crazy world out there. It's a crazy world out there, and there are some people out there that are following suit. So please don't be one of those people. Please don't be one of those people. Yeah, I don't know what to say because start chatting. I wanted to share with you what I got the other day. I hadn't used them until a couple of nights ago, but of course everyone knows about my beautiful, beautiful friend Wiki. Good morning, Wendy. How are you, doll? From the Crystal Gift Boutique up the road from me. I went up there the other day and she sort of put these two stones in my hand and she goes, just out of curiosity, tell me how they feel for you. So I put them in my hand and oh my God, they're so amazing. They really made me feel grounded. They made me, it's like a warm fuzzy feeling that I got inside. I can't explain it. So what I did the other day is that they're actually called a prophecy stone. So let me just quickly find. They bring good luck and prosperity, but they enhance your intuition and insight. So it makes it a valuable tool for divination and prophecy. So I got these because I don't know whether many of you know. Oh, good morning, Kerry. Good to see you, darling. I don't know whether many of you know that I do automatic writing. That's how I channel some messages, which I will share because I tuned into the stones, send it a ground to myself, and this is the message that they wrote. But that's how I do your email readings as well. So yeah, but I don't know whether you can see them very well. The sun's going to be, but they're like beautiful little stones, and the energy from them, it's so weird because you can give them to other people to feel. And my oldest boy goes, I don't feel much from it. My friend Kim the other day, she said she felt tingling in one hand and like the groundedness in the other. They're a really, really magical stone. So if you do want to get, I don't know whether she may even actually have many of these left, I'm not sure, but they're called a prophecy stone. If you do want to incorporate a new tool into your days, or you just want to feel grounded or whatever, obviously with all crystals, feel them. sense them, see if they're for you. But I really I recommend them. Really recommend them. They are the most powerful thing that I have experienced in a while. So I'm so scared my camera's going to go A over T. So anything goes today, you guys. If you are stuck or struggling, I will get some insight and guidance for you. It's just an anything goes today. I've taken this week to really regroup and recalibrate. I got lost on myself. I got stuck in my mind. I wasn't grounding myself properly. I got caught up in all this jazz that was going on. And I'm never shy to admit it, but being an empath, I literally come across other readers who are literally crying on screen, you know, because of all the psychic attack and all that's been happening, or just the energies in general. We're ascending, and those who are struggling to keep up to speed, you know, and it's not like that some people are logically doing it, but they're trying to keep us down and trying to influence us and stuff like that. So as an energy worker, it's been a really difficult week to sort of maintain balance and stuff. So it is morning. It is 10:06 a.m. here in Australia. So where are you from? Hey, Beverly, it's always good to feel your energy, doll. Always good to feel your energy. So, yeah. Bahamas, nice. Hello, North Queensland. Oh, here comes all the newbies. So, yeah. I'll just channel into these cards. So what I'm going to do for you guys today, if you want to ask me something, I will share a message. If you want me to do it, just a collective read, I can do that as well. But I'm neither here or there at the moment. Good morning, Helen. Oh dear, Beverly. Sounds so dang creepy. What does? Good morning, Michelle. Good to see you, doll. Good morning, Maroof. Whoa. I'll give it a couple more minutes. Just to let you know, next Saturday night, I will be on live on Psychic TV Australia over on Facebook. So I'm pretty sure Harry is hosting. So if you do want to get your questions ready, go and love and like their Facebook page. Every Saturday night at 8 o'clock, they have very gifted psychics go on and offer an hour of free Q&A for everybody. And next week it's my turn. So yeah, you can come over if you, like I say, go over to Facebook page, like Psychic TV Australia, and you will see me over there from 8 o'clock. I'm not sure who the other psychic is on there, but either which way, there's heaps of goodies over there. Good morning, Denise. Hello, Bruce. Good to see ya. Oh, that you love watching me, Beverly. I put on a good show. Yeah, and then next Sunday, I'm going to be down at Dance Art Etc. to help a wonderful author by the name of Mel in her first book launch. So I'll be down there, and I'll be either just be there, just come and say g'day and have a look around and check out Mel's book. It's called A Witch Forgotten. So that's her first book she's just launched. So I'm going to go and help celebrate that. She's got a lot of other stall holders, and she's made it so really nice and magical and mystical. So the book is, I think from memory, that it's tailored to like 7 to 14-year-old girls who are very sensitive, maybe acknowledging that they may have some witchy abilities and all that sort of stuff. So if you want to catch me in person down in Nambour, up, down, wherever you come from, in Nambour at Dance Art Etc., 1010 on the camera, I will be there from 9 till 12. If you do want to book a private session with me, you can do so, but doing a pre-booking would be will secure your session. So if I don't get any pre-bookings, I'll be there just to chat and socialize and just get amongst it and network with people and be amongst this beautiful energy. But if you do want to actually have maybe even just a 15-minute session with me, you are more than welcome to pre-book your session so I can set that time aside for you. All right? So, Bangladesh, we're coming from all over today. Please don't come and scam and spam and poach and stuff. It's not good. She's telling me where I can randomly bump into her at notes. Well, yeah, if you want. Hello, Rose. Congratulations on your good news. Love that for you. Hope you're feeling well, darling. Well, Bruce, I'll have you know that we are 24 to 48 hours short. Now, in 24 to 48 hours, my passport will be in my hot little hands. And then the trip creation will begin. Brian's just a regular old American boring. Well, welcome, Brian. Welcome. So, I don't know where I'm going yet. I want to go all over. I want to make the best of it all. Well, I have opportunities in Canada. I've got opportunities in New Mexico. And I've got opportunities in Redwood. So, who knows where the breeze is going to take me? So if any Aussies want to come, if anybody's up for a bit of a holiday, let's chat. So yeah. Redwood. Yeah, Redwood. I'm pretty sure that's where it was. I'm the most unworldly person. I've been wanting to go to the USA since I was a kid. My goal as a kid, and I remember sitting there like 6, 7 years old going, I just want to go to America and eat cheese out of a can. I don't know why. Thank you so much, Brian. Thank you to everyone that does subscribe, because for everyone that's new here, I am an energy reader, so I'm not reading your name, your mind, anything like that. I read energy, so any energies that do interact on all my platforms, they're the ones that I typically channel, because I just ask Spirit to give me the collective of energies in my channel. I don't beg or plead or I believe in free will. I don't beg or plead for anyone to do it, because I'm not here about numbers. I'm here to help shift the consciousness of the planet. So I just say to Spirit, bring to me those who want to help themselves, or that may need a new perception, or just need a friend, or need some unconditional loving support. Send them my way. So that's what I'm about. But thank you so much for subscribing. You can include yourself in the energy now. Donkey in my mind from Shrek, jumping up and down. Pick me. Well, come on, Beverly, let's do this. I make deal, we trade. You take Wayne Manor here in Fort Worth, Texas. I go to Australia. We'll do a bit of a tag team, bit of a relay race. Yeah. Yeah, so good morning, kitty. Good morning. All right, what I'll do, thank you all so much for jumping on and joining me. Like I said, I hope you've had the best week that you can have possible. It was a shit show for me, I'll be honest. I really found I really struggled to get grounded this week. So if that's you, you're not alone. I found I was caught up in my head a lot, and I was really being influenced by external energies. And as an empath, true empath that feels and does everything, it was really, really difficult. The most difficult thing for me this week was to maintain my balance and my grounding, because of all the situations that a lot of my close loved ones were in. It's really, really difficult for an empath to have people around you that you love and adore and all that go through such contrasting, especially when they don't deserve it. So I really had to hold back from the hi silver, Dan, spirit away and save type of energy. And it was very difficult for me just to have to sit back and just let nature take its course, but that's what I had to do. So it wasn't an easy week. So if you are intuitive and you are really feeling the pinch at the moment, honestly, self-love, self-care all the way, baby. You gotta, you know. I was actually really proud of myself because the old version of Danielle used to always like hit the bottle or do a substance or something to try to cope and all that sort of stuff. But I'm far from all that now. So it was like, shit, I actually got to find something that will replace this. Oh, you've always wanted to visit Australia, Brian? Yeah, if anyone wants to go to Australia, hit me up and I'll help show you the ropes. Hey, Huda. What's up, doll? Beverly needs her cards read and I have some hang up watching you read cards. I'll get into it in a sec. Oh, it will be better. I'm good now. Honestly, it just... This week was honestly probably the first time in about 7-8 years that the energy is just really for me. So I thought if I'm feeling like this, I'd hate what those outside are feeling and trying to cope. It was a rough one. Oh, you're going, Bruce. All right. Have a good day or night. We're all good. I've just literally been in hermit mode, Denise. I didn't want to chat to anyone. I didn't want to talk to anyone. I just needed to do me. Yesterday, because I got this download for a friend of mine that's going through a bit of a hard time. I got a download the other day to really circulate the energy. And those who've had a private reading with me, I don't think you're on here, but those who had a private reading with me this week, it was just about circulating energy, whether it's through breath work, and that's one of the messages here, whether it's through breath work, whether it was through clearing out your house. So yesterday, I literally got up at the crack of dawn shit, and I literally pulled everything out of my cupboards. I got everything off the shelves. I literally pulled everything, all my material possessions into the center of my house. I cleaned from top to bottom. I seriously had to empty my vacuum cleaner about 6 times, and we don't live in a big house, so that just shows you how dirty it was. But anyway, and I smudged it and I cleansed it and all that. And then bit by bit, I just started adding things back. With good intention and like a new vibe. And I wake up this morning going, holy shit, it's so great to be alive. But another good process that you guys might, I don't know where you are in your journey. This may seem too much for a lot of people, but another thing they suggested we do, and I did this a couple of nights ago, is write a goodbye letter to the old version of self. So I wrote that, and I wrote hello, and then what I do is I get a note and I write a message. So when it's a releasing thing for me, I actually rip it up, and with the intention that that's done and gone, or whatever. Some people burn it. Please try not to put things in freezers. Who wants to freeze that sort of shit in time? But then I wrote, hello, Danielle, the future version of Danielle. So that's that shifted my energy so much. Oh, thank you so much, Beverly. I hope you're going okay. Stuck. Oh, it's really, I mean, obviously it's physically taxing. I literally spent 12 hours doing it and I got 3/4 done. And I don't have a lot of stuff. It was just the fact of doing the intentional work. But I put it all into the middle and I just bit by bit put it back. And then now there's a pile that will be going to, good, Lifeline or something like that. And I don't give to them, but I give to, private charities. Yeah. I'm just here for whatever. Ruka Pissy, sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. So yeah, so that's a little process. So bring everything into the center of your room, give it a thing. I had incense stick going, so I was cleansing everything in the incense when I was putting it all back. Honestly, the energy, it's amazing. It's amazing. That, and write a goodbye letter to that old version of self, because that's what we're doing at the moment. We're jumping timelines, and then replace it with, what did I write? I haven't got the right book here with me. I just wrote a hello to the new version of myself, and I like it. I like it. This is Winnie. This is actually my niece's dog. But she keeps going in the grass, and we've got these terrible prickles, and I keep getting all over her. Don't they, Shin? Oh, Shin, you got it all over you. Oh, Shin. Anyway, so what I'll do, guys, I'll get into the channel message. For those who are just new and jumping on, I just, at the beginning, while we were waiting for other people to jump on, I wanted to share another tool that I got, and they're called prophecy stones. I get them from my friend Wiki at the Crystal Gift Boutique up here on the Sunshine Coast, and they help in the fortune telling side of things. So what I did last night before I jumped on, I say so I don't waste time, but I'm too busy talking about you guys. Yeah, her name's Winnie, after Winnipeg, because my niece went and lived in Canada for 2 years. Aren't you, darling? You're a rescue dog, aren't you, darling? Yeah, look at you. You got all this shit all over you now. Silly girl. Anyway, yeah, prophecy stones. Really, really powerful for channeling information. Yeah, no worries, Beverly. And I'm sorry to everyone that sent me messages or emails or anything this week. I just wasn't in a chatty mood. I really had to focus on myself. So obviously my good friends and those who actually know me would understand. 22 on the camera as I said that. I'm not ignoring anybody. It's just, this week was just too overwhelming. So yeah, they're prophecy stones. So there's a massive meaning to them. But overall, they're an excellent tool for meditation and spiritual practices. These actually keep me really grounded, and I feel like my head gets cleared up really quickly. Obviously what you need when you're channeling. Because it has grounding properties, it helps to promote a sense of inner peace and stability, allowing individuals to connect more deeply with their emotions and their spiritual selves. It boosts blood circulation and oxygenation. It soothes inflammation and is beneficial to the skin. Because for those who know me, I have an autoimmune condition. So yeah, my skin is just a shit show. But it also has high antioxidant properties, making it useful for combating the effects of free radicals. So if you get in touch with Wiki from the Crystal Gift Boutique up here on the Sunshine Coast, she'll be able to explain more. But I went in to buy other things, and she said, feel these, what do they feel like for you? And I said, yes, thanks, I'll take 2 balls. Who doesn't like a good set of balls, eh? So yeah, phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. So grounding, so grounding. They also clear EMF. Well, there you go, Kerry. There you go. Amazing. So a lot of you may be finding that you're out and about just doing your day and stuff, and that you may be naturally led to a certain tool or spiritual practice that keeps coming up for you guys, you know? Anyway, while I was holding the balls, it's probably a joke between me and Kimmy too, but anyway, yeah. When you're holding your balls, this is the message I got. I specifically got the number 13. So it could be June 13th. It could be June 13th. That is of most significance. Some of you may be seeing 1313, seeing 13 on number plates, but the number 13 kept coming to me in my mind, and I didn't get a chance to Google it, so I don't know what the angel number is. So you may want to Google that and see what it is, but number 13 came through as very significant. Now this is an automatic message, so I channeled this, I wrote it as they were saying it to me. So Spirit said, nurture your vision. Solitude may be required to work through and let down some barriers. Nurture yourself and open yourself to allow others to nurture you too. So that was the first message. Then they said, attend to any self-worth issues. I'm finding that a lot. I did it this week as well, a lot of self-worth, lack of confidence, all that sort of issue come up this week. They said, find your balance between the shadow parts of self and the light. It may feel uncomfortable, but you will be fine. Embrace the process and you'll be wondering why you kept yourself hidden for so long. So, wasn't that a... they would really encourage everyone to utilize breath work to release the stored stress and trauma. Because there is a huge potential at the moment, should you choose to circulate your energy through breath work, through the cleaning up of your home, by exercising, by doing whatever you need to do, the potential that's coming is to move out of your survival mode. So if any of you can relate or take acknowledgement or ownership that you do kind of live in survivor mode, that would be a really good process for you guys to try this week, and circulate your energy. That's all it's about. Don't sit still if you can. Don't let your mind get away on you. Try not to get yourself trapped into any type of emotion. Just find ways to circulate that, whether it's through journaling, if you've got no one to talk to, whether it's through meditation, whether it's breath work, whether it's random acts of kindness within the community. Just do something other than sitting in what feels like survival mode. Most people say, you know, I just feel like I'm just existing this week, and that's what I felt like too. I felt like I was just existing. I wasn't going backwards, but I wasn't going forwards either, and that was a real ow. So yeah, maybe this week for a lot of people it is about circulating your energy. Okay, this one's a bit of a long one. They said, during this transition, continue to cultivate hope and stay true to your own intentions and path. Spirit is guiding and guarding you through this rebirth. Cut off all negative sources completely. Do not allow yourself to be used or exploited. This is not a time to indulge in someone else's ego or go against your own inner knowing to give anyone the benefit of the doubt. Trust your instincts and break immediately from what isn't right for you. This will bring you new opportunities and situations that are worthy of your passionate devotion. That was like a... and allow yourself the opportunity to feel more vital and alive. So at the end of the day, it's about giving yourself permission, and you'll always hear me say it, give yourself permission to feel better, to get better, and to not feel obligated to feather other people's nests, to do the people-pleasing ways for fear of consequence or retribution or anything like that. Yes, somatic exercises. Yes, that too. Absolutely. So the 13th is on Thursday, eh? We might tap into that energy and just have a bit of a read on it and see if it is the 13th. But the 13th, you know, was really significant. So, yeah. And I know even the people that I've been reading for this week, their main struggle was to release karmic and energetic attachments to people and things. It's so hard for me as a reader and an energy worker to see people that I love and adore and that choose to stay attached to karmic situations, to go through the struggle and all that sort of stuff. That's why I literally had to back off. I went into hermit mode. Anyway, so yeah. Should we channel on the 13th and see what's coming up? Let's do a little bit of a collective. Thank you so much for helping each other and talking to each other. That's awesome. All right. Spirit can use all my senses safely, securely, and full protection to offer my beautiful community, and myself included, something that's going to help us move forward from now. Thank you so much for that information. Hopefully we are all willing to put in some type of personal development, self-development, self-care. If not, you're probably in the wrong place. You probably won't hear what you want to hear. There are no quick fixes in this life. It's all energy work. So Spirit, you mentioned something about the 13th. What's happening on the 13th? What's happening between now and the 13th, which is next Thursday? What's coming in? One, luck. Luck. They just told me rendezvous. Rendezvous. So even if you're feeling really stuck and stagnant right now, please just find a place within your soul to keep yourself open to new opportunity. Because I feel like a lot of you are going to be in the right place at the right time, having the right conversation with the right people, and there's something serendipitous that's going to come in for you. Spirit are orchestrating this for you all. Whatever this is, it's going to bring in a massive shift to your home life. So they're trying to separate and break up all the chaos and the conflict at the moment. They're trying to get me into the energy work at the moment. That's probably why I had to do because obviously I'm a single lady living on my own with my son. But that's probably why I had to do it in my own home with any energetic attachments and stuff. But Spirit, they really want me to get into the energy of it and start picking away any type of chaos and the conflict. You need to be a willing participant, obviously, if you want to see this shift and this change that you want to see. I noticed a lot this week that a lot of people were stuck in procrastination. Procrastination was a really big thing, but if you really want something bad enough, you will do what you need to do, even if you have to sort of push yourself just a little bit. If you are heavily procrastinating on something, it may be just the fact that you don't have that energetic momentum or the backing yet to do what it is that you think you need to do. But when it comes to things like cleaning up your home and all that, it's a shit job. Who wants to do that? Like my car's like, clean me, I'm feeling neglected. And I'm like, yeah, not today, Satan. Not today. But there's between now and next Friday, there is a potential, even though I'm predicting it, there is a potential for you all to receive some type of lucky break or some good fortune. Good morning, Kim. How are you, darling? I was just talking about how we like to play with our balls. Kim's balls are bigger than mine, way bigger than mine. I was just showing everyone my prophecy stones, my balls. You should see Kimmy's balls. They're much bigger than mine. Different type too. But yeah. I have to take this off. It's getting a little bit warm. So if all you can do is just choose to be in the best feeling space that you can between now and then, and try not to let your head get away on you or your emotions to become stagnant. That's why they keep wanting us to circulate our energy. Go for a walk around the block if you have to. Walk around your house, put on a song for 5 minutes and have a bit of a dance. Continue to raise your vibration. It is going to serve you well. And I know it sounds really simple, and I'm really hoping that my phone doesn't get too hot. I was doing a video the other day, my phone was in the sun, and it got too hot and it shut down. So I might just move that in the shade a little bit. Okay. Love you, Kimmy. You got this, girl. I need to do this so much. You come over to me and put a firecracker where it fits. Don't tempt me. Don't tempt me. Yeah, you should see Kim's balls. Yeah, they're not too shabby. They're not too shabby at all. I just took the boys to the park and the sun was nice. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? Beautiful in the sun. And that's all, honestly, that's as simple as what we need to do right now. I know as a human, it feels unproductive and it feels like you're not getting anywhere, but that's exactly what's needed in energy-wise. Or at least try to tap into some childlike play. Oh, enjoy the beach, Michelle. Enjoy time with your daughter. So there's going to be some serendipitous moment that's possible for a lot of you should you keep your energy space open to receive it. It's going to make a positive impact when it comes to your home. So if you're looking for a job, you may get a job offer that will bring more income into the home. A lot of you will clean up your own space, or you may find something really lucky. Oh shit, now I'm getting pins and needles in my foot. Let's have a look. We'll get more. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's been a long time coming. They just told me emotional shift. So whether it's in material ways, or whether it's through connection in some way, there's some emotional shift that's possible between now and next Friday, next week. They just said, look at the bottom of the deck, and I don't usually do that. So whatever this is part of your new timeline. It's destined for you. So we either have to be a willing participant in this timeline shift at the moment and just go with the flow and trust in the process and yada, yada, yada. Or we can keep kicking and screaming and fighting it and drowning our sorrows and making excuses and honoring procrastination and do all that and dodge this, because it's coming in anyway. It's coming in anyway. Look at that. Clean up your act. You're about to head in a whole new direction. I don't know whether you see the cards because the glare's really bad, but I don't care. I'm loving it in the sun. Clean up your act. Get your story straight. Get your house straight. Okay, I'll do my calf, crying out loud. Because your life is about to turn in a whole new direction when it comes to something on an emotional level. You wouldn't read about it. What did I just say? I channeled breath work and the breathe card come out. So it is all about circulating your energy. I'm hearing that song from Little Things, Big Things Grow. Don't underestimate the power of doing small things right now. That just made me look at my kettle. I even got into my kettle yesterday because I put vinegar on the bottom, let it sit for a minute, and then I just top it up with water, let it sit for a good couple of hours, and then tip it out and rinse it out and all that and reuse it. Don't underestimate those little things that you can do for yourself right now, because it's going to, they just said it'll slowly add value. It's like a domino effect. So even if you are a big procrastinator or you're feeling really lethargic, pick one drawer to clean out next week. Pick one non-negotiable spiritual practice to do each day. Just do one little thing that will gather momentum, that will help you positively and emotionally shift into this new timeline that Spirit are begging for everyone to get on. Resonate with that song? I have an appointment with a new and more understanding employment agency on the 13th. Well, you go, girl. You go, girl. Perfect. So like I say, between now and then, Beverly, the important thing is to have your story as close in check as it can. When I say your story, it's like, I am working 15 hours a week. I am earning $800 a week. I am living a freedom-based lifestyle. I have the best co-workers that there are. I am actually working for myself. That's your story. That's your story. So everybody, between now and next Friday, really focus on your self-scripts and all that sort of stuff. Because there's some positive shift that's coming in. Good morning, Tams. Good to see ya. So I'm trying to dodge my way around the glare. All right, let's get some tarot. Let's get some tarot, see what. I'll tell you what, I was just reminiscing. There's nothing like getting into a nice fresh bed with clean sheets. I bought a new fabric softener and I used it yesterday. And I just got lost in my, this is how I ground myself and I soothe myself, because I can feel all your energies coming on. And I was just picturing last night, I was just laying in this nice, fresh, clean bed, and I was just in the right position, and I was warm and cozy, and I could just smell this fragrance, and I was just watching my favorite TV shows and stuff like that. Like, it was so, So gratitude and appreciation for all the small things this week. That will help circulate your energy as well. All right, what else? Oh, look, I'm not going to show these cards because I've got a feeling, a very strong feeling, that my showing of the cards, and I know it's silly, is actually creating a shadow ban on my thing. So I'm not going to show you the cards. I know a lot of you would love to see them, but it's silly rules, silly rules. Let's just say that karmic justice is coming. So you are going to receive some opportunity, option, news, feedback about some karmic justice that's coming into your life. I'm not going to lie, some of this you may not want to know, but the truth will set you free. Because I've got a feeling that some of you may receive something that may put you in your head. So you're getting an early heads up from spirit to remind you that nothing's going wrong, that everything's going right. It is the answer, the solution that you need to hear to help you move forward. Just remember that if you do perceive it as any form of rejection, it's not rejection, it's actually redirection. So yes, there may be some what you would perceive as negative news coming in, but it's kind of like if you've been living life with rose-colored glasses on and you're trying to see the best in everything and you're trying to be too lenient and too kind, and that goes back to that other message I said about not feeding other people's egos and expectancies and stuff. You need to feather your own nest. It does conjure up a negative feeling when you know you have to release something or someone or whatever it is, but we want to reassure you that it is for your highest good and it is going to be replaced with some type of justice. So this is something better, something more high vibrational, just something better. I just want to pull an extra little card because they want me to go into the shadow side. And I'm just going to pull a quick card on this karmic justice and this news that is possible to come in. Some of you, because I'm hearing let them down easy. So some of you may have to really step up into your spiritual maturity and your emotional intelligence or mental intelligence and let situations down easy. So you might have to leave that job. If you're staying just because you might need to make the boss happy, then you know, you may have to rip the Band-Aid off and make that choice. Some of you will be separating from karmic partners. I see so many of you that should be doing that. But anyway, some of you may have to release material possessions in your home that you actually have some type of karmic emotional attachment to. It's going to be different for everybody. It's going to be different for everybody, but it's going to be really hard. You really need to remember that you are manifesting your own reality each and every day, every moment of every day. So if you are holding on to old thought patterns, beliefs, people, places, things, anything like that right now, with the current energy how it is and these timeline shifts and the paradigm shifts, and they're getting really close to me now, my nose is starting to itch. But they want you to see life with wonderment from this moment forth. You are manifesting something really good, but if you're sitting there focused on that lack emotion and anything that no longer serves you, if you're looking in the rear vision mirror instead of the windshield, you've got a little bit of linear time to shift that for yourself, because there's something you're manifesting in and we want you to have more of what you want and not of what you don't want. Absolutely. Okay. At the end of the day, what it is that you're either going to start moving forward or you're not. You'll either have people around you that are going to start moving forward or they're not. What other people do is not your circus and not your monkey at this point. You are the empress. So all my fellow intuitives out there that have gone through their spiritual ascension, it is time that we practice what we preach. It's time to be of service. Love everybody where they are. Have a motto. They just said have a motto. My motto is, Spirit, I'm happy to help those who want to help themselves. But the moment that someone doesn't help themselves, or they try to take advantage of me, or they try to be an energy vampire, or they do anything like that, or they try to manipulate me in any sort type of way, I'm beyond that now. I will cut you. I'll send you love, of course, but I'll cut the shit out. You please stand up in your power and do that. And if you're not, if you are someone that may be perceiving everything that's going on in your life at the moment as rejection or something going wrong or injustice or anything like that, Spirit wants you to step into this Empress type energy and love and care and nurture for yourself. Look at this, see, you're in your heads. I've got a lot of cards here, and I admitted it, I was like that this week myself. Good morning, Tegan. About getting in your head or listening to people around you. Same card, look, Nine of Swords. You know, there's a lot of depression energy around. Got sucked up into it this week. Please, whatever you do, don't listen to people around you. Don't listen to people around you. That's because some of you have a really good idea and you're going to move forward with your ideas. So if you have a really good idea at the moment, move forward with it. Prepave your energy into expectancy of it, because like I said, in the psychic sense, you do have an opportunity, a serendipitous moment, talking to the right people at the right place at the right time between now and the 13th. That's a possibility for you. That's going to help you jump into this new timeline shift. It's going to help you get your karmic justice. Just don't be influenced by others who may be receiving the karmic debt. That was my biggest lesson this week, not to just jump in and just try to solve everything for everybody. Because you are manifesting really, really fiercely at the moment. It's just like the energies, collective energies are really backing that up. Absolutely. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, I don't care if I get in trouble. Got the Magician in both cards. Got the Magician in both decks. Magician is you're either going to fall for the illusion of whatever, so that's listening to words, not seeing any action, taking other people's advice when you should know better yourself, or it's manifesting. I am going to spend the time by myself in self-care, self-love, and self-nurturing to do what I need to do to clear up my energy. I'm going to learn the law of attraction, know that my thoughts and my feelings create my things. I'm going to soothe myself emotionally right now. Let me get these back out. I'm going to soothe myself because I have a positive shift coming in my home life. I've got the Ten of Pentacles and a shift in the home. Some of you may be moving home. Maybe some of you are moving out of a home that is chaotic and full of chaos and that. I hope you do. Keep following your passion, whatever you do. Keep following your passion. It's going to pay off from you. We are in very fertile times. So once again, if you don't want to get... be careful. But this is your... whatever, whether it's a fear or whether it's a desire, you're manifesting ×3 right now. That's what the collective energy is like. So there's a wonderful shift coming in your home. I can't tell you what it is. It's going to be different for everybody, but that's absolutely wonderful. Yeah, well, keep pre-paving, Tegan. Keep pre-paving. Yeah. Whatever this is, it's new. It's new. Now, I have to be careful because when I say new, it doesn't necessarily have to be a new shiny thing or person or anything like that. It's a new energy. There's a new energy that's coming in for everyone this week between now and the 13th, or from the 13th, depends where you are in your timeline, that's going to offer you a very solid and stable emotional presence, if that makes sense. So even if you don't know what it is physically you want right now, you don't know what your desire is because you are coming out of a lot of releasing and all that sort of stuff, that's fine. Focus on the emotion that you want to feel. That's all you need to do. Set yourself 10 minutes every day to write in your journal what that future version of yourself feels like. It feels safe, it feels secure, it feels abundant, it feels joyous, it feels frisky, it feels fun. You know, go into that feeling space and just write it out as much as you want. And when you start, seriously, because your soul just knows that you can be, do, have it all, you'll just keep going. You'll just keep going. Because a lot of you have an emperor stepping into your thing, into your environment as well. So the emperor is basically boss daddy. Boss daddy. So this could be boss daddy in relationships. This can be boss daddy in work. This can be you stepping up into boss daddy. knowing what you want, not selling for anything less than. If it doesn't feel good, I'm going to leave it alone. If it does feel good, I'm going to go with it. It's very decisive type energy, but the Emperor is also an energy of someone who is strongly in their masculine energy, male or female, and they're the dream chasers to me. They're the dream chasers in energy. So you're either going to just generally go through a massive emotional shift and just start emotionally feeling better. That's a possibility. Over the course of the next week, there's some significance still with 13th as being very serendipitous. You have a little bit of lineal time right now to clean up your story. If you're focused on the fear, telling the story of fear, unwanted things, or telling it how it is, how it's been, get out of it, try to work your way out of it. I'll get my second backup, my little shiny ones, see if I can get some more. Yeah, Wendy, I channeled a message last night and they kept showing me the 13, the number 13. So it could be the 13th, which I typically would expect myself as a reader because I don't like to go too far in advance. So it's got to be close because I'm someone who just lives in my now. 13 could be just a number that's significant. Just honor your energy, you guys. Honor your energy. Just got a feeling that some of you may have people around you that want to take your money or are taking from you financially. They may be taking away from you when it comes to your precious time. Maybe they're trying to take your energy and time and energy as well. It's all valuable. Whatever's valuable to you, I feel like there are people around you that are trying to take from your pot. They're the energy vampires. They're the people still operating out of ego. They're the ones that believe that everybody else has everything that they want, so they're just going to take it rather than earn it themselves. Just be really mindful of that energy. It's come up like 3 times in three different layouts now. So we're not saying hold on to your stuff and not share. If you do have an overflow of any resource, please feel free to give it. But if you are someone who's just managing to take care of themselves right now and you're just filling up your own cup, which you should always do, but you've got people around you that want to take from you, you're best to say no. No, because no is actually a very full sentence. And some of you may emotionally struggle to say no to the things that are doing that, or wanting to do that, or trying to do that. I was just telling that, and you give me something that I can clarify that with. We got the Lovers card. I don't know how much of this card I can show either. You get flagged for nudity and they shadow ban you, and they won't, unless you guys like, share, do all that sort of stuff. We get sucked out of the algorithms if we do something naughty, but there are naughty pics on this page. There are naughty pictures. But there is a high possibility of divine connections and reunions from this moment forth as well. So if you can, try to show a little bit of vulnerability and speak your truth. I love the energy that a lot of people are going to, is that they've literally had enough. They've had a gutful and they're walking away from anything that no longer serves them. And if you do that, then you're going to be karmically rewarded through karmic justice, something on an emotional level. Nice. So in the comments, guys, if you're still here watching, in the comments, tell me what you're manifesting. Tell me what you're manifesting for yourself. Get a couple of these. I'll wrap this up if you like, and I might get into some one-on-one. Yes, I just had 4 of Wands fall out. That's a yes for me. Woohoo, Beverly! Yeah, look, release. Release. Allow yourself to feel. Allow yourself to feel in order to heal. That's what a lot of people struggle with, and that's the energy that I'm picking up from the external. And it's really hard, like I said, right at the beginning or throughout or whatever, it's really hard for me to see people that I actually love and care for not release what needs to be released for their health and well-being and mental and spiritual growth and all that sort of stuff. So I got sucked into that. But it says, allow yourself to feel in order to heal. Release what no longer serves you. Dragonflies may be very significant to some of you. Probably why I put my butterfly shirt on today. Yep. All right, health and happiness for Helen. Oh, the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, the 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups keeps coming out all the time too. Yep, divine union, Jade. Yep, I'm glad you guys are getting the cards for yourself as well. Wisdom and winds of change. So, I'm sorry, but it does come down to, like, great winds of change are forecast ahead, guiding you in a completely new direction. That's what I said at the beginning. Don't be afraid, but allow yourself to be led by the breeze of ease. So getting all anally retentive and resistant and in your head and in your motion, that's going to pinch you off from the supply. Seek the help you need, journal it, pray. Even if you don't believe in churches or whatever, go to a church, get outside, talk to Mother Gaia. Spirit are helping you at the moment, but you've got to be, through your own will, you've got to be able to release the need to control anything in an ego sense right now. We need to go with the flow. Wisdom, you are being guided to learn something new to expand your mind and consciousness, whether a skill set based study or the act of self-study. That's the problem. A lot of people don't know themselves enough to know what they like and don't like and who they actually are. That can compromise manifestation as well. I'll help you in a sec, wild child. Look, burnout. Slow down. You don't want to burn things out or burn yourself out. If you're forcing anything, putting in too much effort, trying to control it, trying to manipulate it, doing anything like that, you're gonna burn. Some of you are gonna burn out really, really good opportunities. You're gonna burn out good opportunities, or you yourself are physically gonna burn out. You're gonna sabotage, I just said. You'll sabotage a good opportunity. Anyway, I'm not getting myself into the same energy. As an empath, we care and love for everybody. And it's really hard not to help everybody, not to feel like you can't save everybody. Patience. Patience. Patience is your virtue right now. You're almost there. Keep sowing the seeds of love. That song, I was literally going to post yesterday because it kept playing in my head. Sowing the seeds of love, sowing the seeds. Tears for Fears, I think it is. You reap what you sow. You reap what you sow. So if you're experiencing negative times, that is still karma. You can be a really nice, awesome, kind, generous, loving person. I got my karma this week by believing and thinking that I could maybe influence others to change their life in some way. I had to have an ego check because I was doing it out of ego, only because of my fear of them being hurt or of them going down a path. And I'm going, I've got the abilities, I can tell you what to do, I can tell you what to do. And I knew they had to do it for themselves and stuff like that. And it's kind of like, but they're going to go down the wrong way. And I got caught up in that whirlwind. That's why I couldn't get online. And you probably saw it from my other live the other day. But at the end of the day, guys, communication is going to be your key to success. So either communicate with yourself and with more affirmative scripts and stuff like that. Communicate with friends and family if you have some that you can sort of talk to. If someone needs to communicate with you, please open up your arms and your heart and just listen and communicate. But at the end of the day, I know this is all like, Spirit want to know that either before the 13th or from the 13th onwards, you are going to receive some type of emotional offering that's going to make you feel emotionally good. Well, it is so hard, kitty. It is. Hope you done. Business venture. So some of you are either going to get a new job, your business is actually going to kick off and get off the ground. You need to trust and follow through on any type of idea. You're better off trusting and following through on your own ideas right now and loving and nurturing and caring for those things and fill your own cup up. So eventually you can give from the overflow of that, than to sit there and feed the fear, try to control it, try to manipulate it, try to drown it, try to avoid it, try to procrastinate against it. Like I say, this is a personal choice for you guys. I'm not judging you if you choose the opposite. It's a shame. And I love everyone unconditionally where they are at, but you can lead anybody, the horse to the water, but you can't make them drink. Let go, just jumped out. Don't hold on too tightly to things. I did a meditation the other night. It was a dream. Had a dream that someone come up to me with a knife and wanted to take my bag. And I thought, holy shit, and it really played because I don't dream typically. And I asked Spirit what that was about. And they said, because you're holding on too tight to things. So this can be that I can't buy that this week because I need to keep that money for next week. Or I think a lot of it was, I still have some stuff on my mum and my brothers that is just sitting there. It's just collecting dust and I know someone else can use it. But I still have an emotional attachment to these physical things. Because I keep looking at it going, shit, oh God, I can't, but that's what that meant to me. So it's time to really have a look at those things that you need to surrender and release to relax your energy a bit more so you can receive this wonderful serendipitous moment that's coming in for you. Yeah, get out in nature. Get out in nature, ground yourself, get out of your head, tap into the emotion of what you want to experience the next 3 to 6 months or whatever, because your wish is going to be granted. Your wish is granted. But it doesn't matter, and it's going to come in perfect timing. Like my video said, get some exercise, circulate the energy. Don't sit idle. Forgiveness, you need to forgive yourself and forgive others. Big process. I could keep going, but anyway, practice. So, I forgot what I was going to say. They're replacing my vocabulary at the moment, and I'm literally losing words. I don't know what day it is. I don't know what date. Like I don't know where I am half the time. I'll go to say something to someone. I'll go, don't worry, I forgot. And I said, what the hell's that about? Am I getting Alzheimer's or something? Like, what's that about? And they said, no, they're replacing my dialogue. Because for the longest time, I've been asking Archangel Metatron to simplify my words, to speak more articulately without waffling and carrying on and all that sort of stuff. And that's what's happening. So that's what I mean. Unless you're on unless you're a channeler or on your soul extension and all that, you wouldn't this would be all over your head. Hey, Wendy! Guess what, Wendy? My passport's on the way. Should get it in the next couple of days. So yeah, I hope that helps some of you. Let's get into some one-on-ones, eh? Go back and listen to all that if you want. I don't. Yeah. Yeah, all right. Love it. I literally said to Spirit, Spirit, am I going to go to the USA Like, is that a possibility? And they actually told me April next year. And I said, but can we go at the end of the 6 months? But obviously we're all creators. So even if I don't get there this year, they definitely said in the first 6 months of next year. So we'll see what happens. But if Dan has anything to do with it. Oh yeah, where would you go, Wendy, if you could go anywhere overseas? Absolutely, Michelle. Come and see you Americans, and teach me a thing or two. Are you in the US too, Beverly? I can't wait to see you too, Wendy. It's going to be so much fun. Yeah, that's what I thought, Jade. That's what I thought, the Gathering of Nations. Yeah. Oh, Croatia, wow. Come to Canada with me, Rose. Come to Canada with me. Ah. You'd go to America? Oh, Japan or Thailand? Nice. Yeah, my niece just went to Japan and come back. Said it was amazing. Very different lifestyles. A very big culture shock. Very big culture shock. All right, guys. If you need me, if you want a little bit of psychic insight, you are more than welcome to ask. I read energy. I don't pick favorites, just so everyone knows. Spirit, using my sense of psychic security to offer my beautiful community members something that, whatever they feel they need to know, whatever they ask. Yeah, I love having plans. It just feels so much better. Even if you have a desire and you never get it, it doesn't matter, because it's just the feeling to live in a more blissful life experience. Oh, sorry, Wild Child. I did promise you before. So, Spirit, can you let me know what's upcoming for Wild Child? Can you let me know what's coming up for Wild Child? If you can get out of your head a little bit, that's going to be the same message as the collective. Just go into a little bit of quiet introspection. You have a new opportunity coming in for you, Wild Child. It's been a long time coming. Hang on a sec, I've got to get something else. Because there's something with stability and security that's attached to it. So if you feel like you don't have the money to do something right now, then that money is going to come in. If there's something physically outside of yourself that you feel like you need, it's coming in. Did I see that you want to move? Did I see you need to move or something? Because I'm seeing you possibly being in like a little apartment or a little like granny flat or a little room or something. Absolutely. If you're feeling like the hangman here, or woman or whatever, at the moment, you've got a new opportunity coming in for you. Spirit wants you just to start saying yes to things. Can move that back now. Spirit wants you to start saying yes to things. I think a lot of the energies at the moment is we're trying to logically think things out. But if we just start feeling better about ourselves, and I know it's hard when you've got a linear time frame attached to something. So I'm not trying to patronize everyone and just go, I'll just flip the switch and just feel this way and you'll get this. It's not how it works. But people like you, Wild Child, you actually have a very strong energetic momentum going, and you are calling in what it is that you want. But it's about not pinching yourself off from the supply that's coming in because you have a certain amount of linear time to achieve this in, if that makes sense. So, yeah, look, it's like everything's going to come full circle for you. Everything's going to come full circle. You're going to have to take a leap of faith. That's another thing that come up for the collective as well this week, is that sometimes we do have to make some sort of sacrifice. But it has to be a healthy sacrifice, especially if you're getting into relationships and you need to co-create with others and stuff like that. we do have to make some sort of sacrifice. A lot of people aren't saying yes to things that is for their highest good because it's not good enough. I'm not taking that job, it's not enough money. I'm not moving into that house, it's got cockroaches. I'm not doing this and I'm not doing that. I'm not approaching that person because they shit on me. Whatever it is, whatever your thing is, you're pitching yourself off from the supply. You need to, if you want to get out of your current situation, there may have to be some type of healthy sacrifice that you need to make. You could have to live in a different area than you want to live, or whatever it is. It's going to take you to where you want to be or where you need to be. So just remember that. But yeah, a solution will come in for you, wild child. Okay? I'm going to a bottomless drinks and nibbles this afternoon. I'm looking forward to it. Oh God, see, this is the shit. I wish I lived closer. I wouldn't mind some bottomless drinks and some nibbles with my little balls. Loving you right back, wild child. I have a new mantra when I start to overthink. Our thoughts by nature just want to come and go. Let them come, let them go. Perfect. Perfect. All right, Rose wants to know if there's anything romantic for her. Let me get my true love oracles. Spirit, can you give me something for Rose when it comes to love? Yeah, I was going to say this. I was going to say this anyway, because as soon as I asked you a question, they said, don't worry about that right now. It's time to heal. And Inner Peace and the Divine Feminine come out. And like I said, I'd love to show you the cards, guys, but I'll just have to cover them up because they got nudie. They got breasties and stuff on it. So now's the time to sort of collaborate yourself at the moment, Rose, through Inner Peace. You are tapping into more of a defined... You're really sifting and sorting through any distorted version of self. You are stepping up into a divine feminine type energy. They told me that you do have offers coming in. I see up to 3. So it's kind of like, make sure you know what you want and be careful what you wish for. They just want you to really tap into that knowing that you are enough, how you are. I feel contradictory saying that because I had an identity crisis this week and my body dysmorphia just went all out of whack. But Spirit wants you to know that that's about stepping into the divine feminine, is that you find inner peace with who you are, that personal love and acceptance for who you are. You do have a connection that's going to come in. Spirit is saying if you do have up to 3 to choose from, they want you to take the one that gives you that feeling of emotional freedom, or that's the one that you will choose. Hey, Tonya. Oh, put it this way. You're not going to lose your desires, let's just say that. It's going to be a very union. Yeah. And it's someone who you're going to be really compatible with. So if I had to say it right now, I don't think you know this person, because they literally just said to me that it's not you're distorted, but you still have aspects of self that aren't quite fully in alignment yet. I got a feeling that there's a masculine that is in the same type of energy. I think that you will meet or rendezvous. They just told me around 4 months based on the energy right now. And yeah, basically when you do come together, it's like a divine soul pairing. And it's going to be on like Donkey Kong. So rest up. Rest up, Rose. Oh, Wendy, thank you so much for your super chat, babes. I appreciate it. Do you want to ask a question? Oh, just for anyone who knows, I honour super chats and stickers and all that. Can I ask what the man looking through my window was all about? Just moved. What did he want? He looked icky and drove off very quick when my son opened the door. As soon as I read that, I heard wrong house. Wrong place, wrong house. Wrong house, wrong place. I don't know how, did you say you just moved, Beverly? Because I feel like someone who used to live there owed someone money. And they were coming to collect. But even that energy, so it's nothing against you guys. It's like they were going back to the people who used to live there for some reason, realised, holy shit, they don't live there anymore, and then took off. Oh, really, Wendy? So I hope that made sense to you, Beverly. What makes you think that, Wendy? Spirit, can you give me something for Wendy? Obviously, I don't predict in health, legal or medical. Wendy, message me, babes. Okay? Wendy. You saw nothing was nothing. I just shuffled, channeled in on your energy. And I don't care if I get shadow banned for this because I'll cover up the nudie bits. Look what come out. Divine union, 10 of cups, 3 of cups, soulmate energy, 10 of cups. Woo, quick look. I'll send a photo and send it to you. Send a photo. You're still working to stand up in your power. You're still sifting and sorting through your energy right now. You are truly becoming the best possible version of yourself that you can be. Give me more on this, Spirit. Yeah, here comes emotional fulfillment. Here's a high level of contract. Here's a high level of commitment. Here comes a financially supportive partner or someone who will support you. Brand new beginnings. Yes, it feels like you're in the hangman position right now. And it may feel like a bit of a tower and a bit of contrast, but you'll be fine. I don't know what's going on, darling. Please keep your own personal stuff. I'll speak to you offline, obviously. But if you've had a scare or worry or concern, it has come about for you to merely shift your perspective on what's important and what's not. You do that anyway, because obviously I mentor and coach you. But I feel like you'll be okay. It's coming in. It's coming in. You do. I just got all the love and justice. I just got all the cards for you. Thank you so much for supporting everybody. That's what it's all about. I love you guys. Yeah. Look, you got dating. Yep. You got the distorted masculine as well. So what you want and what you're calling in, Wendy, wants you to, but everybody at the moment are still in somewhat of a distorted version of self. So the good thing is that you got the dating card as well. So I do feel like coming up very shortly, you may go on some dates or meet this person through just getting out there and dating and stuff like that. But you got the freedom card as well. So when you do line up with someone, it's going to be on like Donkey Kong too. A lot of this tantric kind of energy coming in at the moment, and it's like, yeah, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. So as you know, everybody, you are the creators of your own reality, no matter what any psychic or whatever energy reader tells you or whatever healing that you do. You've got to be a willing participant. You've got to practice the art of free will, and you've got to, you know, have your heart and your head as aligned as you can to manifest what it is that you are calling in. So, oh, you're welcome, Wendy. You're welcome, darling. But like I say, if you do need some backup support, because I know that you actually apply the guidance and stuff like that. So please reach out. All right, Wendy K, Australian Wendy. I got my two Wendy's back. So Wendy K, Australian Wendy. You said something about moving. Spirit, is Wendy going to move? Is Wendy going to move? Yes, you are. They just made me sing when, I don't even know if this is a song. They just said love's coming to town. Love is coming to town. Yeah, you're going through a spiritual ascension as well. Yes. You have the possibility of moving. They're making me sign a contract in the next 3 months. This is all based off your energy right now. So if you jump off, you receive Spirit's guidance. It doesn't matter whether you get it from here or in a private reading or whatever. If you get Spirit's guidance and you actively and deliberately go and say, you know what, I'm not going to focus too much on focusing on the absence of anything or seeing things for what they are or how they've been or anything like that. I'm going to do something that's a little bit more high vibrational. I might go on realestate.com and actually go and choose a house that I want to live in, pick the area that I want to live in. How am I going to decorate my home? I might go in the Kmart catalogue and you start living it like you have it already. That's how you shift your energy, and it can actually come in sooner than the prediction. If you don't do anything, you just said, well, Dan's pretty accurate, and I'm not talking about you, Wendy, I'm talking generally, but if you sit there and say, well, that psychic said that someone's coming in, and you know, I might just go to the pub and have a beer, and I might just lay in bed and watch Netflix and chill, and, you know, I'll just expect everybody else to sort their shit out and come to me because, you know, I don't have to do anything, then it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. But if that's what you've been doing, Wendy, that was just validation from Spirit that, yeah. I do. They just keep going, when love comes to town, and I don't know whether it's a song or not. Oh, is it? Yeah, because I never got into you two, if I'm honest. When love comes to town, yeah. So go listen to When Love Comes to Town. So you may move to a town, a different town, and that's where you'll meet your love. You have to do the work for it to come in. Absolutely. The energy work. Yeah. It's about love rescuing them. Absolutely. And I've seen that happen too. Love, love, love. Yeah. So, yeah. Well, I might wind this up, you guys. I hope that all made sense. Thank you all so much for joining me this morning. I absolutely love you all. You're welcome, Wendy. I hope you have an amazing week. I hope you all take it easy on yourself. Try to find the balance. Try to ground yourself without anchoring yourself. You want to ground yourself enough into positive expectation, because seriously, if it's not between now and the 13th, it'll definitely be from the 13th onwards. There's something in the collective energies that will put you in a really good position where you'll be talking to the right people, having the right conversations, being in the right place at the right time. But if you're looking down, feeling miserable, feeling sorry for ourselves or anything like that, then these opportunities will pass us by, and that's not what we want for you. So do what you need to do. Try to listen to music. Try not to influence your energy too much by external things, and you should be fine. All right, guys, I love you so much. Have a wonderful, wonderful week ahead, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.